All right, and in our weather forecast, we start with a cool beginning to Monday, and then from there on out, we're going to be much warmer this week with 70s or even around 80 for highs. And when we get the warming trend this time of year, that also brings in the fog threat for the morning. So we'll be watching that every morning this week, and in fact, even tomorrow morning. No special advisory or warning is out, but it does look like we might see some patches of fog early on your Monday morning, along with a kind of cool feel, which is not always the case. Temperatures right now in the 50s. We did hit highs today around 60 because of those stubborn clouds that just did not move. And you can still see clouds out there across the Gulf Coast on satellite and radar. That front from last night has now made it way to the south of us. But again, we were just socked in with cloud cover, maybe a few patches of blue sky here and there, but not enough to bring us much higher than about 60 degrees today. North and south of Lake Pontchartrain will be around 50 or lower 50s for early tomorrow morning. Chilly start to your Monday, but we warm up really nicely. Tomorrow we should see the clouds break up as high pressure starts to slide over us and then off to the east of us, and eventually bring in southeast winds, hence the warm up. And our high temperatures from there are going to jump into the upper 70s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All these days near 80, when the average at this point in January is 62, so way above that. But then we'll be closer to that with another front moving in Friday night into Saturday. Joan of Arc parade, other things happening on Tuesday for the start of Carnival, and temperatures look great. Temperatures in the upper 60s for the start of the parade in the French Quarter around 8 p.m. Just a pleasant, mostly clear and cool kind of feel for the evenings. And then here's our next front by Friday, 6 p.m. Friday, couple of showers. It looks like mostly Friday night. This is actually very early overnight into early Saturday. And then Saturday morning, 10 to noon, we should be wrapping up with any sort of rain. Timing could change a little bit. We'll be watching in case of a strong storm or two, but the main thing is just maybe a ½ inch to inch of rain with some of these showers, a few storms possible. And then Sunday, we get another blast of cooler air coming in from the north behind that other cold front. So 7-day forecast as you make your plans this week. We're warming up from that chilly start tomorrow to 70. And then after that, we're just looking at 50s to around 60 for lows. The rest of the week, we'll have that patchy fog potential because we get this warm air from the Gulf with moisture in it moving over cooler land areas at night and early in the morning when our temperature has dropped, and cooler bodies of water, and that allows condensation to happen right at the surface. Hence, you get the cloud at the surface. That's how we get this kind of fog, advection or sea fog. As we move toward the end of the week, upper 70s still for Friday. That's our highest rain chance. And right now it looks like it'll be late in the day Friday, but exact timing could change a bit. Might have a stray shower earlier in the week on Thursday ahead of that front. It also turns a bit breezy when that front moves in on Friday into Saturday. Watch that Saturday rain chance. If the system gets delayed a bit, then it could turn into a higher rain chance on Saturday. But for today, most models have us pretty dry during the day after maybe a morning shower or two, and then a pretty big drop off in temperature Sunday into Monday of next week.